You're watching Blitz TV.
Nuber out here broadcasting live from the Great Summer Smokeout. Matt and Neil from 3 Days Grace. Welcome back to Columbus, gentlemen.
Glad to be back, man. This is going to be an awesome show.
And we were just talking before we went on here. Condolences with you guys. We heard about a raccoon in Toronto. Did you guys hear about this raccoon?
I saw that,
Did you actually?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this raccoon?
I think it's awesome.
Yeah?
We got to fill in Neil here because he was confused.
What's going on?
He's so confused.
Basically, we talked about this yesterday on the air and people loved it. Basically, a guy was walking down the street in Toronto and saw a dead raccoon on the street, and he tweeted the city. And correct me at any point, Matt, if I screw this up. He tweeted a picture of the dead raccoon to the city. He's like, hey, it's on the corner of such and such. You might want to come and get this. And they're like, we're on their way. Well, 3 hours pass, and the city never came to get the raccoon. And a little makeshift memorial started for this raccoon,
Right.
Which then became named Conrad. It was Conrad the raccoon.
Okay.
And so noon past, 3 o'clock, there's a framed photo of a raccoon by the corpse.
Some flowers.
Somebody put
someone
a
had
joint.
a candle memorial.
Yeah, somebody put a joint in the raccoon's paws. And by 10 o'clock, a full candlelight vigil had started for this raccoon.
That's so funny.
And the city had not come and gotten the thing, and finally 11:30 they roll in.
That sounds about right for us Canadians.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff we do.
So on behalf of everybody in the United States, our thoughts are with you. We're all
Right on.
Canadian today.
For Conrad,
I want to play devil's advocate here because I don't live down in the city of Toronto anymore.
Sure.
But when I did, I was up against I was in an epic battle with a family of raccoons.
Oh, no.
Right.
And they would literally, I swear to God, one of them gave me the finger one time. City raccoons are no joke. They're smart little guys. So
They'll get
I
you,
don't feel the sympathy, but Matt, he's probably got a big heart.
You have a bigger feel
I
for
think
the
it's
raccoons.
very nice, and it's very comical at the same time.
I thought it was fantastic. and people were offended by this. And I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know
if you're
how.
offended by a dead raccoon and the city not... And it was funny because the city kind of came and unceremoniously dropped it in a black trash bag and ran off real quick.
Oh, did they really?
But I think it's a great story, and everybody had fun with it. And so our thoughts are with you guys today during this difficult time.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
of
you.
course.
You're very welcome.
You guys have your new album, Human, out now as well, to kind of branch away from the dead raccoons, get back into the music, which is what you guys do. And I heard a rumor, now correct me if this is wrong, that Matt, you actually helped with some of the writing on 3 Days Grace's older stuff as well, correct?
Yeah, the first record, I co-wrote a song called Scared and a song called Let You Down. And, I met their producer, Gavin Brown, and we ended up going back with that first producer, which was really cool.
Well, that was something I noticed as well, is that you decided to go back. So how did it feel for you, and also the rest of you guys as well, to be able to write with him as an official part of the band now?
Oh, it's been awesome for me. It's like a dream come true, living the dream, man.
Just living the dream.
And it was a really natural thing because, like you said, we've been creatively collaborative together with Matt over the years on 3 Days Grace as well as other projects. And we grew up together. Of course, Brad, our bass player's younger brother. So, when we were teenagers jamming in his parents' basement, he was 9 years old throwing Hot Wheels at us in the corner. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
So,
He's like, I swear this will help you later on in life somehow.
yeah. So and then we write about things in our lives that we go through, and
I think we need to address this guy. He's very excited about 3 Days Grace. Give it up for 3 Days Grace, everybody. Come on. There you go.
But so it was really the obvious answer to bring Matt into the family since he was already there.
Definitely.
Matt, any chance you're going to be throwing Hot Wheels at Neil tonight on stage at the Great Summer Smokeout?
Maybe some water bottles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just add some
beers.
new elements to
If
it.
he does, he'll be drinking out of a straw for the rest of his life.
Oh, no. I love it. I think it's fantastic. See, that's the kind of ball busting I love to see amongst bands. You guys are friends, right? You guys are doing this thing.
We're totally good friends. Our band, we're like brothers. We hang out outside of the band, and we're all small-town Canadian guys, so when we're at home, we hang out and play guitar around campfires, and in fact, that's how a lot of our stuff gets written, is just kind of broing out around a fire, having some beers and chilling out.
All great art comes to fruition that way, I think.
With beer.
Absolutely.
With the addition of beer, yeah, for sure. And I got to say that, being on the road in that kind of element's got to be a lot easier for you guys to be able to have that kind of brothership, if you will. And is there a routine that you have to do every single day that other people might think it's the weirdest thing in the world, but you have to do it, otherwise your whole day is thrown off?
This guy has the OCD thing going on.
Oh,
so
yeah.
There's several things. I mean,
there's a whole list.
The hand sanitizing is a whole other conversation.
It's gotta be clean,
But
though.
there's a couple songs that need to be played before we go on stage. So if we have to play it, there's a Deftones song that we absolutely need to hear, or he needs to hear. I used to love the song, and now I've heard it like 7,000 times. I still like the song, but it's lost its allure.
Wait, which song is it?
It's called Swerve City. It's a badass,
God,
it's a badass song.
So to be clear, you play the song on like an MP3 player. You guys don't play the song.
No. We jam out. We have like a
Gotcha.
stereo backstage, and there's a few songs that we kind of need to hear. It's become sort of a superstition.
If there's any song that you guys have ever really wanted to cover, we'll go individual on here. What's the one song that you've always really wanted to cover but you haven't yet? Neil?
We were talking about a song called "Army of Me" by Bjork. It's
wow, yeah.
interesting.
Okay.
You know, I don't know. It's weird to say that we'd cover Bjork, but that song's actually really dark and cool, and we were jamming it for a while. We might still cover it. I don't know. It's just a badass tune.
I think that for covers, that's honestly the better way to go, is to go with something that's like a little bit under the radar and see how many people actually know it.
Totally.
Yeah, I can't really think of one right now. I like taking songs that are out of the genre and bringing them into the genre. So like R&B tune or like a slower song. Yeah.
Nice. Something smooth and something sensual.
"Tiptoe Through the Tulips"
There you go.
by Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim. Oh,
So think of it, a heavy, super heavy version
Yeah.
of that.
I love it.
Like the high-pitched scream vocals for it. Yeah.
I mean, not for us, but for somebody.
Yeah, and you're right. I mean, those are the best covers time and time out. I'm going back to Disturbed's "Land of Confusion."
Yeah.
You know, that song still kills whenever we play it. You know, so people love that stuff. Hales, anything else?
I think we're good. You guys are going to be playing here later today. Are you
Yeah.
super stoked
Oh,
with
we're
all of
super-
the people that you can see right now?
Yeah, the fact that
All of these people in the A&R who are yelling your name.
awesome. It's awesome.
There they are.
There you go.
Cool.
There it is.
Columbus has always been super good to us, and to the fact that it's sold out, and this is going to be a great night. We're super excited.
Well, we're super excited to have you guys as well. And the new album, again, Human, it is out now. Definitely pick that up and check out 3 Days Grace when you get the chance. Matt and Neil, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you very much.
And for Nuber, it is Hales as well.
And have fun tonight, guys, because we're going to go and get Conrad the Raccoon memorial tattoos later.
Yeah,
all good.
You
We're
guys
on
are
to it.
sorted.
if you want.
Done.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
This has been a presentation of Blitz TV. For more, check out theblitz.com.